Hi, and welcome to a new twin flame reading. So this is a little bit of an update of the feminine and the masculine energies. I have the feminine here on the left side, the masculine on the right, and then the outer four cards are the general energies for the feminine and the masculine, and then these cards are talking about how the feminine are feeling in regards to their counterpart, and vice versa. So let's start with the feminine. She has the Five of Cups together with the Judgment. So the Five of Cups is a card of heart expansion. And so this can really be experienced in different ways depending on, where you are on your journey and other kind of personal factors. But it is talking about an emotional change. It's talking about expanding your ability to hold the energy of love, to hold the vibration of love. And sometimes when we are in a space like that, we can become very aware of the negatives. And this is really for us to make the conscious choice that we choose to let go of these negatives, that we choose to let go of the lower vibrations, that we say that, no, that's not my truth, I want to move away from that. I honor it, I'm not running away from it, but I choose not to create from that vibration. And so that's why we have this picture of this man here turned towards the cups that are spilled. He's focusing on the spilled cups, just so we can become aware of, what led to that spillage, so that he doesn't need to repeat that kind of mistake or that kind of behavior in the future. So again, because this is grounded down by the Judgment card, this can be experienced in a number of different ways depending on where you're at, but it's definitely the energy of a rebirth, so moving towards a more expanded state, and really working on, expanding also your energy, moving into higher timelines, things like that. So it's a very positive change, but for some it may be like purging, feeling sadness, becoming aware of a lot of lower vibrational templates, lower vibrational thought patterns, and how these are creating difficult emotions within you. So if that is the case, again, like I usually say, observe it, allow it to come through you, and it will pass. Know that that's not your truth, and know that it will pass. Just give it some time. For the masculine, there's a much more positive vibe. So we have the Page of Rods together with the Queen of Pentacles. And the Page of Rods is this really like childlike energy. It's a very passionate energy, creative, focused on having fun. And so I love to see that, because remember, this is talking about the masculine energy within us all. And so it's saying that within that energy, many of us are now focused on starting kind of like a new path. We have found something, or we're starting to actually do something, take action on something that makes us feel really passionate, happy, creative, and kind of free. But it's still the beginning steps of it. So it's still a little bit of hesitancy, it's still a little bit of insecurity, but it's just like we can feel how fun this will be for us. We can feel that we just really want to move towards it, but at the same time we're still like, okay, should I really jump into this? And I love that it's grounded down by the Queen of Pentacles, because this is saying that the more we choose to follow this path of our passion, you know, what we desire, what really makes us feel like, oh, this is right for me. The more we choose to follow that path, the more we will start feeling just worthy and kind of abundant, you know, from the inside, healed. And this, of course, again, will start creating a lot more abundance within our lives. So it's a really positive change, I feel, for the masculine energies. You know, the masculine energies have been going through quite a lot of purging, and it's been quite challenging for them lately. So, and for us, you know. So I'm very happy to see that it's kind of expansion time for them as well, moving towards higher vibrations again, and seems like a very healing time for our masculine energies. So yeah, just really focus on finding your fun, finding your passion, and this will prove to be very beneficial for you in terms of abundance. And then back to the feminine, we have the King of Cups, the Knight of Coins, and then the Knight of Swords. And this is how, you know, the twin that spends most of her time in her feminine energy in regards to her counterpart, what they are going through right now, just dealing with their twin and the experience of the twin. So with the King of Cups, there can be quite a lot of emotions at the moment, but the feminine is very matured at this moment when it comes to her emotions, because she's not letting these emotions kind of affect her surroundings, or it's not at all a reactive state at the moment. You know, she's able to kind of contain these emotions within, but she's also not denying them or suppressing them. She's very much aware, but she's just observing what's going on. And with the Knight of Coins right next to it, there is also this awareness of how she can use these stormy emotions, you know, these potentially lower vibrational emotions, to clear templates within. So I've actually made a more detailed video about this process, how you can go through this process in a conscious way. So I will link it below, and so I won't go into as much detail within this video. But with the Knight of Swords as well, it's definitely a time of clearing away templates that are not aligned with your soul, that are not beneficial for you if your wish is to manifest harmonious union with a certain person, or in regards to any kind of, you know, harmonious relationship. It's really the time right now where we can clear a lot of negative templates and a lot of negative subconscious beliefs that we might have carried in the past. So very kind of potent time. And then for the masculine energies, they have the Queen of Rods together with the Hierophant, and then the Fool, and then underneath they have the Ace of Rods. So again, this is just like very kind of expansive energy. This is the masculine energy really opening up to and starting to trust their own intuition on a completely different level. So with the Hierophant, you know, it kind of a little bit mirrors the Five of Cups. It's also a 5, and it very much talks about listening to your own heart, because this is really the path to connect to your own soul and to your higher self. And so that's what I see a lot of masculines doing in regards to, you know, their counterpart. They're starting to get a lot of downloads, starting to see things from a more metaphysical perspective than what they used to, you know. So they're definitely expanding their horizons a lot. And with the Fool as well, it's like, you know, they know that they are about to enter into a new phase in regards to their counterpart, but I think many of them are not quite sure on which path to take yet. So they're just like kind of waiting around and observing the intuitive messages that they receive, but they're really just in there knowing that they will soon know what to do, because there is the Ace of Rods here, which is saying like they are just awaiting the information that they need in order to move forward on a fresh path. So it doesn't really say anything about what this fresh path will be, because I think that will, again, you know, vary from individual to individual. But it's definitely like a more upbeat energy on the masculine side. It's a much more hopeful energy. It's a much more energy of having faith and of trusting their own heart in a completely different way than what they used to. So yes, I think it's a positive change for the masculine energies, and I think that's very nice. You know, they've been struggling quite a bit, I feel, for the past months, so now it seems to be going a little bit smoother for them. And so yes, that's really what I wanted to share at the moment. If you want a personal reading, I will leave details about that below. And I hope you're all doing very well. Take care.